Hello, let's play Connections for Tuesday, August 18th. But first, we reveal our dad joke of the day and this day in history. Where do bees go to the toilet? BP station. I guess BP station is something. I don't know what it is. It's literally the letter B, then P, and then station. If I knew what that was, I'm sure this would be funny because it's the BP station. All right. Anyway, I guess I'm lost on that one. All right. What do you think happened on August 18th, 1590? Roanoke colony is found to be deserted. On August 18th, 1590, when John White, the governor of Roanoke Island, returned from a supply trip to England, he found the settlement deserted. White could find no trace of the 100 or so colonists who called Roanoke, located in present-day North Carolina, home. There was no sign of violence or disease. Among the missing were White's daughter and his granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child to be born in America. Founded in 1585 by Sir Walter Raleigh, Roanoke Island was the first English settlement in the New World. For centuries, archaeologists and historians were astounded by the mystery of what happened to the lost colony, which seemed to disappear without a trace, wondering if they perished or why, or if they had simply moved. In 2020, researchers announced they discovered artifacts showing that Roanoke colonists settled on Hatteras Island with the friendly native Croatoans, possibly solving the long unexplained mystery. Huh, interesting. They just didn't tell Dad. All right. Well, I would like to thank the following members for starting a new month. Thank you to Cameron Octor, Josh Grauer, Good and Delicious, and Watch This. Thank you for your continued support. Let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Red Carpet, Film Noir, Basketball, Private Jet, Sweet Potato, Sandpaper, Velvet Rope, Flyers Mascot, Practical Joke, Limousine, Traffic Cone, Petroleum Jelly, Orangutan. I always say orangutan, but it's supposed to be orangutan. I don't know. Cowboy Coffee, Poetic Justice, and Paparazzi. No paparazzi. The Flyers mascot is... I should know this. I should know the Flyers mascot. What is it? I feel like I need to know this. It's the hockey team from Philadelphia. Their mascot is... I know the Phillies is that... well, it was the Philly Fanatic. Isn't it this big orange guy now? I don't know. I cannot remember what the Flyers mascot is. That probably is going to be a problem for that category. Well, let's see what we can figure out. Practical Joke. Anything go with that? We have Poetic Justice. So that's just kind of like retribution, basically. But it's like apt retribution. I don't know if I'm describing that well, but like it doesn't seem to go with anything. Petroleum Jelly, aka Vaseline or Aquifer, pretty sure. Huh. What would go with that? I mean, we can't have everything be purple. Orangutan? What is the Flyers mascot? Darn it. Film noir. Nothing goes with anything. Limousine. Things that can be stretch. Fancy, like limousine and a red carpet are things you'd expect at like a, I don't know, a velvet rope. Yeah. Things you'd expect at like a fancy event, right? Or like a film opening or something. I don't know. Or a gala. You'd expect paparazzi to be there too. Okay, I don't know what color to give this because I have no idea what else is out there, but I'm gonna give it yellow because I found it first, which is, I guess, good enough logic. How about just basketball? Is it like things that are orange? Are orangutans considered orange? They're orange-ish, kinda. I don't know. They considered orange? Sandpaper. Sweet potato for some reason. Practical joke. Private jet. I wonder if private jet is here to like be a red herring for yellow. Huh. Why can't I find anything? What is cowboy coffee? I have no idea what cowboy coffee is. Cowboy coffee. Maybe we're just using the cowboy or the coffee part. That's my hope, because I don't know what it is. Coffee, jelly, potato, like things you'd eat at breakfast. What would be... I don't think anything else ends in like a breakfasty food item. It was worth a shot. Sandpaper film noir. Traffic cones are orange as well, so maybe the Flyers mascot is orange. There's the traffic cone. There's a maybe I'm thinking of the Flyers mascot, who's that orange guy, and there's still the Philly Fanatic. What else is orange? Cowboy coffee. Basketballs are orange. They're all orange. I'm gonna mark this green, but I'll figure out the colors later. Just the second one I found. All right, so we have blue and purple left. I do think purple is gonna be maybe just using one of the two words. Sweet, private film, potato noir, sand or paper, practical joke. I mean, you could describe something as someone maybe as private, sweet, practical, or poetic, but I really don't think it's that. Is there a things that maybe? I don't know. None of this makes any sense. Should I just check if my other two categories are correct? I guess I could, but there's enough words left here that I'm pretty sure we can make a category if we figured it out. Justice, poetic. Starts with poet. We got to look at like, it might not just be the first or second word. It might be a starts with, ends with. This ends in fee. Starts with cow. Sweet. Film noir. Private jet. When you're a jet all the way. All right, I'm gonna lock these in. I was right about the color. Flyers mascot, traffic cone, orangutan, and basketball. That's one away. So maybe there's something else that's orange here. Is it sandpaper that's orange? Sweet potatoes are orange. Okay. That's still one away. Ooh. So is it not the Flyers mascot? Is it these? Yes. Things that are orange. Okay. I'm going to have to look up the Flyers mascot later, but I can't look it up now because that would be giving me info for a category I haven't found yet. I generally don't try to look anything up till I'm done with the puzzle. By the way, I changed to one away. I shouldn't have done that, but I was pretty confident in the category and there weren't all that many things that could go in it. Just had to recognize that the two one aways in a row meant that I had removed a correct one and added a new correct one. All right. Wait, is the Flyers mascot green even? Or I don't know. Philly Fanatic is green and then Flyers mascot's orange? I don't know. I'm getting confused. But now I need to know what Flyers mascot is doing here. Because if we're a things that, I need to know what their mascot actually is. Oh, shoot. Which means I probably need to find the other category. Sandpaper. Well, one of these is green, actually. I just realized green should be a little bit easier to find. Sandpaper is rough. Gritty. Ah, film noir is gritty. Sandpaper has grit. Maybe Cowboy Coffee has grit. Is the Flyers mascot called Gritty? I'm telling you, I'm supposed to know the Flyers mascot. And my brain is like slowly leaking information out from who knows where. And I'm pretty sure his name is Gritty. Yeah, okay. Things that are gritty. So what the heck is practical joke, petroleum? They're just PJ. What PJ might stand for? I don't know. PJs. They're not supposed to do that. All right, well, anyway. I don't like that these are all just PJ. That kind of breaks their rules. That is not what I wanted to click. If you go into the help, I mean, it says categories will always be more specific than 5-letter words, names, or verbs. I mean, so I guess technically starts with P. Technically is PJ. It doesn't really match that, but like feels like it. Anyway, let's go back to here and check the difficulty. 2.3. All right, let's refresh this. 61% solve rate. You kind of have to know gritty. Oh yeah, I was going to look that up. Flyers mascot. It is. It's gritty. A 7-foot-tall orange dude. So he is orange also. That's double nasty. All right. Okay. I'm definitely not the only one who tried to put gritty in with blue. All right. People are getting yellow first, a bit of blue, purple, and green are the tough ones. That's what I was down to as well. Ooh, so for second, a lot of people are actually getting the PJ now. Now ever, people are losing. They're getting. I mean, this is better than looking at ever anyway, but it's nice to kind of get this overview. 14% got only yellow. 12% got yellow blue. 7% got nothing. 3% got yellow green. 2% got only blue. Interesting. I mean, yeah, these things are all orange, so. What do we have here? Putting private jet in, yeah. So like if you're a celebrity, red carpet, limousine, paparazzi, private jet, yeah. I mean, I was thinking private jet was a red herring for. So yeah, we have private jet as a red herring for yellow, and we have Flyers mascot as a red herring, or I guess, or orange herring for blue. Putting film noir in yellow, putting sandpaper in, thinking sandpaper might be orange. Petroleum jelly is not gritty. It's kind of the opposite, but whatever. All right. And yellow first, blue, private jet in with yellow 3 times. Green is at 3%. Then film noir in with yellow. So yeah, there's a lot of one-aways with yellow happening, and that might be why people are losing. All right, well, how'd you do?